Hi, my name is Deb Winkler, and I want to begin by thanking you for giving me the opportunity to tell you why I would be the best Marshall Middle School principal and pupil services coordinator. I would bring with me to the position over 20 years of educational experience, where I have worked collaboratively with members of the school community to provide students with continuous learning opportunities, resources, and a supportive, nurturing environment that encourages students to take risks, think critically, and develop a love for learning that will ensure their future success outside of school. Even more important than my training and knowledge of scheduling, budgeting, trauma sensitive schools, restorative justice, beyond diversity and equity, using data to create SMART goals, and educator effectiveness is the passion and commitment that I have for educating middle school age students, as the majority of my educational experience has been as a 7th and 8th grade classroom teacher, where I have taught science, social studies, and language arts. I have also been a middle school track coach. In my current position as Dean of Students, I work closely with the Student Services team to address not only the students' behavioral needs, but their social and emotional needs as well. As the Pupil Services Coordinator, I will make sure that we are applying a trauma-sensitive lens and using restorative practices when addressing our students' needs. As the middle school principal, I will work with the whole staff to find ways to build connections between the school and the community. Over the years, I have created these connections with activities such as Canstruction, where students built structures out of canned goods and afterwards donated them to a local food pantry. My PBIS team also promoted care for others and acts of kindness throughout the year with activities such as collecting money for cancer research and having students wear blue for autism. I started up middle and high school science Olympiad and had students from the UW-Madison School of Engineering come and work with the students. I also connected my elementary students with Dane Arts Mural Arts, and they painted a mural for the local children's museum. I feel it's important to not only build a sense of community among the students, but also with the staff and families as well. I do this by finding ways to increase parent engagement by attending PTO meetings, creating diverse parent groups, and offering quarterly vision meetings and inviting parents to attend school-wide assemblies. Throughout the school year, I would also organize staff gatherings outside of school so that we can bond and learn more about each other away from the school setting, because one person can only do so much, but together we can do so much more. As a team, we would work together to create school goals that will prepare our students with the necessary skills for the 21st century. Which leads me into my next question, which is my vision for the first 90 days of school. Overall, my 90-day vision is one of building relationships, setting goals for the school year, determining professional development around those goals, and creating a positive school culture and climate. My main goal for the first 30 days of school would be to build relationships with the students, families, and staff. On the first day of school, I would greet the students as they enter the building. If we don't have a first day of school assembly, I will be sure to stop in each classroom and introduce myself. I will continue to be present throughout the day in the halls, at lunch, and recess. I want students to know that even though I may have to discipline them for the choices they make, I am also someone that they can come to when they need help. The same applies for the staff. I want them to know that I'm there to support them too. I would invite every staff member to come in and meet with me. During that meeting, I would ask staff to share information about themselves and to share the school and the district's greatest strengths and areas for growth. Our first month of staff meetings would focus on building our capacity as a team and our ability to learn from each other. We would also have our first committee meetings to discuss our goals and plans for the year. I would reach out to the PTO and attend their first meeting. Additional communications such as monthly newsletters will be sent home, along with pictures and posts on Facebook celebrating the first month of school. By the end of 60 days, we will have established our goals for the year. Our professional development will also be aligned with these goals. By the end of 90 days, we should have solid relationships built between staff members and our students and families. We will have finished our first quarter of school, and we will celebrate with a school-wide assembly. Parent-teacher conferences will have been held, and we will have shared our students' success with their parents. We will also be looking at our student data and making decisions on what further actions or professional development is needed to continue our student growth. Educators have the power to positively impact students' lives forever. I look forward to having the opportunity to be a part of the team that helps Marshall Middle School students reach their full potential.